Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 9, Episode 8 of my Leicester City Let's Play in Football Manager 2018. And you can't really tell, but I'm suiting up a little. No, I'm not suiting up. I've got a jacket and a jumper on just because we've got a Carabao Cup final against Everton. We should hopefully win that. Things are going okay. We're 5 points clear at the top of the table from Chelsea. Today is going to be a big game. Well, big game, big day. We're going to play Everton, then we're going to play Chelsea in second place. I believe if we manage to beat Chelsea, I think we may win the league. I'm just saying it quietly. But let's have a look, see what we did last time out. And I can't really remember. It was, I know what it was. It was just being knocked out of the FA Cup by Liverpool and beating Middlesbrough. So we had 2 Premier League games in between that. Well, after that, in between this episode. We lost 1-0 against West Ham. Safe to say, pissed off was pretty much how I was. I was quite annoyed. It's football. We're not going to win every single game. But we then played Man City, and what a game the Man City game was. 4-2. It was the joy. We like beating Man City. We like putting loads of goals against Man City. And that's what we did. Then we played the first leg of the AC Milan game, because I was going to show you it, but because of the Carabao Cup final and the Chelsea game and the way I want to do then the Arsenal and AC Milan game there, I thought, screw it, I'll just play the first leg. We'll have a close game and we'll have to go to their spot and do alright. No, we managed to beat them 4-0. Abraham getting a hat-trick. Theo Hernandez getting on the score sheet as well. So, all in all, things are looking good for this Carabao Cup final. And last season, this is retribution, because last season you didn't get to see me win the Carabao Cup because it just didn't record. So today we're going to win. Don't know how I've lined the team up. I don't think I have actually done anything with the team. This is how it lines up at the minute with Holding, Maguire, Maguire, Hernandez, Chorizo, Toussaint, Ndidi, McCure, Dolberg and Abraham. What I might do, because I'm just thinking ahead of the Chelsea game is more important than this game. Erdengaard's going to get a start. Chris Scott's going to start. Put Abraham, I think, is going to have to play. 34 goals this season Abraham's got. I'm going to have faith with Chris Scott and Dolberg up front. I've got to have faith. We've got, look at this, by the way, also. No one is injured anymore, which is nice. Thomas is back. Maybe I can start playing wingers again. Probably not now, because we've been playing really well in this formation again, and I don't want to break the game. Thomas will go on the bench at some point. At the minute, he's not match fit. I believe that's what I'm going to do. So you know what? Thomas is going to come on the bench. Harry Kane's going to go off. Harry Kane is just not going to get the games. He will be sold at the end of the season, but you won't see that because we'll win everything, and I won't have to do another season. Anyway, enough talking. This is how the team's going to line up. Am I going to do any more changes? Is Ben Chilwell going to start? Ben Chilwell is going to start. I'm thinking about the league. Sapan is going to be in goal. Is he? Yeah. Right, screw it. That's it. Let's just get into this game. It's the Carabao Cup. We want to win this. We want to retain it. We want to win as many cups as possible. This will be the 5th time Leicester have won this cup in their whole entire career. Obviously, I've won it once. I think they've won it 4 times before when it was the Carabao Cup, was it? Not Carabao Cup, Coca-Cola Cup and all that sort of stuff in League Cup. They've won it a couple of times. We've only won it once. It's a shame that the FA Cup we're going to be knocked out of. I've just realised the graphics are going to be on really low. So I'm going to cut to it looking all pretty and nice. We'll be back in a second. There we are. That's it. It's looking all pretty again now, isn't it? Let's just go. Only thing is, I just hope we win in normal time and doesn't go to extra time, doesn't go to penalties, etc. and all that sort of stuff, because I do want to get this Chelsea game into this episode and I don't want to make it a really long one. If it's going to be a long episode, it's going to be a long one. I'll have to do the Chelsea game by itself, a nice little short bumper episode. But I generally think I'll have this series wrapped up by the end of the weekend, which would be nice. I've really enjoyed this Leicester save. It just needs to end now. We need to win the Premier League. I've done it 9 seasons. It's taken. This was my beta save. This was like I was hoping I thought I'd start with Leicester. Yes, they're not the best Premier League team out there, but they're a solid team. They've won the league. They almost scored. They've won the league before. They were building to something special. It took me a while to get into Europe. It took me, what, 4 or 5 years? 4 years to just get into the Europa League. And then it's taken me another 2 years to get top 4. I think this is the 3rd season we've been in the Champions League, is it? Won the FA Cup. Well, we've got a penalty getting. Kasper Dolberg's going to take it, though, and he's crap at penalties. He always misses them. So I'm not expecting him to score this. He does score it. But yeah, it's been a tough save. I thought we would have won the league season 6. I thought it wouldn't have taken me 9 seasons to get anywhere close to winning the league. We should have won it last season, but we lost out on goal difference, which was annoying. So, don't know. But I will be doing definitely an episode just to see how things have gone. Have a look back at all my signings I've signed. And indeed he's in. And indeed he's scored, making it 2-0. I feel like we may win this Carabao Cup. But yeah, I will do a video on just a roundup of the save, just to see where we are. But I'm tempted whether to do, depending on how this season ends. If we do win the Premier League, that's good. I'm not going to do another season. My thoughts are, this is me rambling on halfway through a Carabao Cup final, and I'm not really commenting on it. My thoughts are, if we win the league this season, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the next season, season 10. I'll show you a couple of the matches going on. I'll show you the transfers I made, but it's going to be more focused on the Champions League. And, oh, how did we not score that? It's going to be focused on the Champions League. And I'm going to try and win it. And all I'll do is just show you the important games. If it looks like we're not going to get anywhere in the Champions League, looks like we're not going to win it, I'll just end it there and just do a 10-year in the future video. Just see how we've got on in signings. But that's what I'm thinking of anyway. I need to focus on the game. I've not really commented on it, other than we've got 2 goals and Ndidi and Dolberg's scored a penalty. Dolberg's picked the ball up here now nicely. Finds Chris Scott. Can he get a cross off? Chris Scott crosses it, looking for Dolberg. Heads it over. It's going to be half time now then, and I've just spoke for the whole of this first half about my plans of this save. Focus on the football now. I'm just going to tell him I'm happy with him, because I am. Let's go back out and do it again. I just hope we can do this against Chelsea. Right, we've won the ball straight away. Chilwell as well. Bear in mind, he's one of the original players who's been here. I think he was here when they won the league. So he's the only player to be around when Leicester won the Premier League. Indeed, he got brought in the year after when we sold Kante. So he hasn't won the Premier League. But again, he's one of the only original... I'll just let them score. He's one of the only original survivors of the beginning of the save. No one else in Iniacho lasted a long time as well. But indeed, he's played really well, and so has Chilwell. But we should have done better here. Should have done better. Right, I need to focus on this game. 47 minutes in, it's now 2-1. This is going to be a good cup final, isn't it? Now they're going to definitely come out as. But Rob Holding's in a lot of space. Passes it to Zero. I keep wanting to call him Chorizo. That's probably what his name is, Chorizo. Probably should nickname him that. Right, to Zero. Finds Ndidi. Finds Chris Scott. To Toussaint. To Chilwell. Crosses it in. Can't find anyone. I want Chris Scott to get a goal because he's very, very good in these cup competitions. We're not even 50 minutes in. Well, there's a lot of chances going on. Chilwell's picked it up. Dolberg turns, shoots, Dolberg scores. Gets the second of the game. That was some good football from ourselves. We definitely were knocking at the door. Nice passing play. It was coming. Dolberg plays it out to Chilwell. And does he gets the cross to Zero, heads it down to Dolberg. He just keeps it at his feet, turns and shoots, beats the keeper at the near post. 3-1. Right, getting to the 60-minute mark, which means it's the substitute clock mark. 60 minutes. Toussaint Lucas is looking tired. I'm going to bring on Harry Winks as a deep line playmaker, which he's good at. And do I want to make any other substitutions? think of the Chelsea game, Luke. I'm going to bring on TT. There we go. I've made 2 subs in the 60-minute mark. Usually that's going to come back to bite me in the ass, but screw it, it'll be fine. Throw into ourselves. Chilwell can't find Winks. And I tell you what, in this version, it's just this game, throw-ins and corners I just find are useless. The fact that that throw-in there should have been easier to find a teammate, more than often enough, if we have a throw-in, it just ends up going to the other team, and then they end up scoring like that. 3-2. What are we on? We're on control, aren't we? We're on control. But yeah, this all came from a throw-in that Chilwell just couldn't find Winks, and they just won the ball. You just think throw-ins would be a bit easier, and that's, again, we've got beaten on that right-hand side with a cross coming in. Who is on that right-hand side? Indeed, he's now injured. Do I have another midfielder? Right, Paulinho's gone off for them. He's twisted his knee, and I haven't got another midfielder, so Erdegaard can drop back. McCure can come on. Problem solved. I just hope that... Oh, TT, look at him. He looks injured as well now. We need to concentrate. 80 minutes in, 10 minutes to go. Let's just tell him to concentrate. TT's picked up an injury as well. Right, Winks. Plays it to Chilwell. Just a goal now would be lovely. Winks. It's Dolberg. Back out to Chilwell. Tell you what, Chilwell's been involved in this game a lot. Erdegaard. Chilwell for the cross. Crosses in. Kasper Dolberg for his hat-trick doesn't. Heads it over. 5 minutes of normal time to go. I don't know how many minutes of added time there's going to be. Is there going to be a lot? 6 minutes of added time. Oh my God. Hopefully it just flies by. The fact that TT's massively injured, he ain't going to survive extra time. 30 seconds to go. Sapan, don't mess this up. Do not mess this up. Play it easy. Plays it to Holding, who doesn't lose the ball, thank God. Holding, just play it out wide here. What are you doing? Playing it back. This is nervy stuff. What are you doing? Plays it out to Chilwell. Chilwell doesn't lose it though, does he? There we go. That's going to be it. That's got to be. The whistle's going to go. Free kick to us. As soon as he kicks this, the whistle's going to go. He didn't even have a chance to kick it. We've won the Carabao Cup. 3-2 against Everton. Get in. That's what we want. The game seems to have froze a little bit. Oh, is this the bit where they start celebrating that? I'm not going to see. Yeah, it doesn't, for some reason, load up those celebrating. Carabao Cup, done. Just the Premier League and Champions League to do next. That's what we've got to tick off. It's not even showed the result there. That's weird, isn't it? Please don't clash on me now, game. Right, so we've got Chelsea next. I need to rest the players, and yeah, so we'll get into this Chelsea game. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Here we are, guys, for the Chelsea game. I haven't taken the jacket off. I'm going to keep it on for good luck. A couple of changes I've made. Obviously, Ndidi is injured, so he's dropped to the bench. Winks has come in. McCure's come on for Erdegaard. Abraham's come on for Chris Scott. Hernandez has come on for Chilwell. Sapani's going to stay in goal. He's worse than Silva, but Sapan's having a good season so far. Screw star ratings, screw everything like that. His stats look pretty decent. He's 25. He's played 10 games, conceded 9 goals, kept 4 clean sheets. You look at Silva, obviously, he's played 16 games, conceded 17 goals, 6 clean sheets. We've done all right, don't get me wrong, but I think Sapani's gonna start this game against Chelsea. I don't know if it's going to come back and haunt me. We're away as well. We need to get into this game. We need to start strong. We need to get an early goal. We are 5 points cleared. So if we lose this, we're still going to be top. But by 2 points, that just makes things a lot harder for ourselves. If we win now, we'll be 8 points clear, and it's just going to make things a little bit easier. And I'm just trying to think, calmly say, to ignore the recent praise, the media have given me a lot of credit lately. Go out there, put on a display. Just have faith in them. I want you to go out there. I want Abraham to score 8 goals. That'd be nice. That's a bit unrealistic, isn't it? But still. Right, and they've got Felix playing for them as well. That's just Felix is going to score a goal against us, isn't he? He's just going to be annoyed that we didn't give him the chance, really. At Leicester, we had too many attacking midfielders. We sold him, didn't we? He didn't go to Chelsea. I can't remember where he went to, but he's back in the Premier League, back into a Chelsea team, and a Chelsea team that is challenging to win the league. And I think he thinks if I can score today and get a result against Leicester and then push, I can win the league before Leicester do. We don't want that to happen. Right, Theo is well out of position, but does make a nice pass to Dolberg. Dolberg plays a lovely cross to Abraham, and we have seen Abraham score them goals before from that cross from Dolberg. Today just wasn't the day. Well, it was the first shot of the game. And look at our goal difference, by the way. 44 goal difference. We've scored more goals than anyone else in the Premier League, and I think we did that last season as well. We are a very high-scoring team. We've also conceded a few. I'll say a few. We haven't. I think we're the third best in kind of how many goals we've conceded. But there's a ball over the top. Chelsea are in here. I can't afford Chelsea to come at us, but that's a lovely tackle. Abraham's picked the ball up. Looking for Dolberg, who's in. Beating his man. Kasper Dolberg shoots and skies it. Last seasons ago, Dolberg would have scored that. I've just seen that Benner for Chelsea have got injured. Lukaku's come on. How old's Lukaku now? We're 9 seasons in. I don't have to worry about him. He'll be slow. Look at that. Kasper Dolberg not having a good game. McCure not having the best of games. Right, corner to his McCure. Can't beat the first man. But it comes back out to McCure. Again, can't beat the first man with the cross. Holding's there though. Winks, plays it to Abraham. Can't get his shot off. And I thought we won a penalty then. They all slowed down for a little bit. Theo's on the ball. Plays it to Toussaint. Back to Winks. Who loses out. Oh my God, come on, ref. That's got to be a foul, right? Right, Winks comes back though. Wins the ball, but it just goes straight to Felix. And what did I say about Felix scoring the goal? Oh my God, right. We're going to attack him. We are going to attack him. So was this a foul? We didn't actually see that, did we? And it just comes in. We've got Harry Winks comes back, makes a lovely tackle, but there's no one there to pick up the ball. And it just goes straight to Felix. And Felix scores against his old club. And he ran off and celebrated as well. That's just not on. Davis for Chelsea as well is injured. I'm going to get a bit angry with them at half-time. Not 2 points clear. 2 points. I can see what's going to happen. I really can see what's going to happen. At the end of the season, we can't lose out again on the last day of the season. It's just going to be horrible. I'm happy with the performance. No, why did I say that? I'm not happy with the performance. Oh, I should have just had a go at them. Oh, well. Let's go. We want to win this league. We need to win this match. Or at least a draw would be nice. A draw would still be 5 points clear. A loss, we're going to have to win every game after this. And Chelsea are going to have to drop points. Right, corner. McCure again beats his first man, but there's no one there. Toussaint hopefully will get to this first. Plays it back to McCure. No? Yes, he does. McCure's there. Can he find the cross? No, he can't. He gets tackled. Felix is on the ball again for Chelsea now. Lukaku's on the ball. Lukaku's going to score now after I just slagged him off. No, he's not. He's going to hit it wide. We can take that. Right. Dolberg's coming off. He's having an absolutely woeful, terrible game. Chris Scott is going to come on. McCure is having a bad game as well. I'm making subs early. Toussaint as well. People aren't having good games. What is going on? Do you reckon the pressure's getting to them? Encourage them. Right, it's a pan. Can't find Scott. To Theo. To Maguire. Plays Scott in. Scott's got a lot of work to do, but he does lose out. It's Chelsea now back on the attack. Can we win the ball from Lukaku? Lukaku gets a nice header off. We just need to keep a shape a little bit at the back. We just don't need to be running out of positions. Just look, there you go. If they get a goal from this, it's ridiculous. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 players there. We're marking Lukaku. I don't like their number 14, Felix, just there. He's in plenty of space. Now they've got a man over there. They've shot. That's the problem with playing three at the back. I just don't like it. They can get a man over. Is there any way that I can get wingers onto the pitch? I might have to get Thomas on the pitch. Lukaku, good tackle, but it comes back out to this right-hand side. Lukaku's in. Lukaku does kind of score. This is not what we wanted. Can I do this? Nope. I'm just trying to think, can I get... I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking. I'm bottling it. I want to get Thomas on, but I'm just trying to figure out who to take off. There we go. Drop these two back. Change what they do. Bring back. Just go. Erdingard can be an inside forward. You like to be an inside forward. Leave the two attackings on. Let's exploit the wings. Let's go more direct. 30 minutes to go. We're 2-0 down. It's going to be a nerve-wracking end to the season. Am I going to bottle it? Am I going to bottle it on season number 9? Been top of the league. We've had a 5-point lead. Chelsea have come out of nowhere. Man United have had a poor season in Man United's kind of aspect of things. So we come out, we're winning, and then Chelsea come out of nowhere and think, actually, no, we're going to take advantage of this. Right, Scott. Come on, Scott, get a goal. No, he's not going to. But Thomas is on the ball. Finds... it wasn't a cross, it was shot, wasn't it? Right. He's back from injury as well. Right, come on. Let's win this ball back. We're not going to win the ball back. Holding does, though. Well in Holding. Right, Scott's on the ball. Plays it to Erdingard. Bit too long for Erdingard, but does find Scott. Scott hits the post. Right, we are attacking now. We're going at them, but not how we want. We need to get a result. We need to get a goal now. What can I do? I'm going to tell them to get creative. Don't even know if that is even a thing. Let's go overload. Let's just throw everything at them. That's not... Do you know what? We need to get a goal. We need to win. So this is going to be interesting. Let's just kind of do that. There we go. This is an interesting formation. They're going to get a goal. We're still on overload as well. We're going to have to go on overload. They're going to score. No. Erdingard. Playing as a winger now. Right, to Scott. Crosses it in. Can't find Abraham, but Scott's there and scores. 2-1. We're a man down, though. There's time left for us to score a goal. But how are we going to do it, though? I don't know. Right, Chris Scott. This is the closest also we've come to playing a 4-4-2 since the first season. When I said... I want to win the Premier League the Leicester way, playing 4-4-2 and counter. We've long gone against that rule, haven't we? This is just unfair. Really is unfair for... We've got a man down. Yes, we're on overload. They're going to score. Here's their other goal. Cross it in. Over. But we just need that one more chance, and then I'm just going to overload the defence. I'm going to chuck everyone in defence. But we need to score first. Come on. Let's get a goal. I might have pushed the wingers forward again. Screw it. You guys are going forward. Just attack, attack, attack. Be on support. You can be on attack. Let's just go. Let's just try and score a goal. Right, throw into Chelsea. Can we win this ball back? How can they do a throw in and it work well? Like Theo can't win that ball. into the middle. Chelsea are knocking at the door. We've still got time to equalise. We have scored late goals with 5 minutes of added time, but it's all going to be Chelsea though. With the formation we're playing, with being a man down through injury. Right, Chisaro wins the ball. Scott heads it on, but there's no one there. All Chelsea have to do is keep this ball right. We're trying to get it though. We're trying to get this ball back, and it's not happening. We just need to get the ball forward. Don't let them score. Just tackle them. Another ball over. Right, 5 minutes of added time. Let's just get an attack. I can't see us doing it. I really can't see us doing it. Time is ticking away. We've got to throw in. Again, we just can't throw the ball. And Chelsea are in, and they're going to make it. No, Sapan with a good save. We're unlucky. I feel like if Bob Holding didn't get injured, we would have won this game. Well, not won it. Got a result out of it. But now they're going to get another goal. No, Sapan. That's it, full time. Stupid jacket. I thought you were lucky. That's not what we wanted, guys. In all fairness. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. Calmly say I'm not happy, though. Now I've just got to think what I'm going to do next, because... Let's have a look at the schedule. 2 points clear. How many games to go? A lot of football still to be played. So I'm going to be playing this Southampton game. Then I'm going to be recording the Arsenal and AC Milan game. Then we've got Blackburn, Preston, Liverpool. We've got Man U. We need Chelsea to drop points. What are Chelsea? This episode's dragging on massively, but who do Chelsea have left to play? They've got Man U still to play as well. That's fine. Man U can beat Chelsea for us. We can beat Man United. It'll all be fine. Tottenham, Villa. Very, very similar run to what we've got. Let's just hope we don't. But look at that. We haven't drawn a game, by the way. I've just noticed this. We've not drawn a game since December. So that all of 2026, we've either won or lost. No draws. Not many draws all season. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 draws all season. All the rest wins or losses. Not too bad. Anyway, this episode is dragged on. We won the Carabao Cup. Lost in the Premier League. I just don't want us to bottle this. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. See you in a bit.